Well, what a crap week. It has been a bad week. It's Friday morning now. I gave up yesterday.
What damn a pretty little lips gonna do to me, baby. But every single time that I come around, it seems you got another man trying to keep you down, baby. Well, you might think you're driving me insane, but I made the game that you're trying to play. You know, I think you maybe ought to know this ain't my first rodeo. I've been around long enough to know some things you can't take back, some things you just got to let go. Yes. Well, hell, I got Sammy on the phone, Nikki at home, trying to get along so I can deal with you, babe. Got time to change your mind, cause the bus is a-humming. Are you staying, are you coming, babe? Well, you might think you drive me insane. I made the game that you're trying to play. You know, I think that maybe you should know this ain't my first rodeo. I've been around long enough to know that some things you can't take back, and some things you just got to let go. Boy, I ain't got time to change your mind, cause the bus is a-humming. Are you staying? Are you coming? Come on, baby. Boy, I ain't got time to change your mind, cause the bus is a-humming. Are you staying? Are you coming? Driving me insane, but I made the game that you're trying to play. You know, I think you really ought to know this ain't my first rodeo. Hell, I've been around long enough to know that there's some things you can't take back, some things you just got to let go. Well, there's some things you can't take back. Lord, some things you just got to let go.
Good morning, you beautiful people. How the devil are you? Well, we're in that there central London. Oh man, yeah, I should have seen on time ups there. We actually drove round. I stopped it just before, actually. I stopped recording just before. We drove round Grosvenor Square. We got here, we actually got here yesterday afternoon. Right, let's go the whole story, shall we? Yesterday morning I left Dalton, Thirsk, with a steel load, well, it was a load of timbers and stuff, going to a new site at Belvedere, which is just over the Dartford crossing, turn right through Erith, and it's just there. Nice and easy gig, quick tip, rings up to find out what I'm doing next. One of the lads is running out of time, and they've got a load to come into this site here. Can I meet him at South Mims, take it off him and bring it in? Now, I started at 3 o'clock yesterday morning, he started at 1 o'clock yesterday morning, so I had 2 hours more than he did. It's like a motorbike's going to come flying down it. No. Yeah, anyway, I got to site at 1:30 at, I say, it's what was the American Embassy on Grosvenor Square, being rebuilt into a hotel apparently. So I got there at 1:30. I informed them that I needed to be out of there by 3:30 at the latest. Sorry, 4:30 at the latest. Which gave them 3 hours to tip me. Gave me an hour and a half to get out of central London in rush hour. Well, they sat me for 2 hours, then moved me under the crane. All this time I've been warning them, reminding them that I only had until 4:30. Obviously, I had to be packed up by 6 o'clock. So I get to the site, I get under the crane, should I say. Then he decided to inform me that I needed to put handrails up. You know, the cloth handrails down the side of the trailers, which I have no problem doing. But they take time to do. Let's keep an eye on that tipper. I've just been sat for 2 hours doing nothing. So I could have done them then. So that wasted 15 minutes. So that left them just over half an hour to tip the trailer, which was never going to happen. So anyways, I made a phone call to our lot, which I'd already made a couple of phone calls to our guys, and they were starting to put plans in place. Get through that. And I'm not boxing that box junction. Yeah, and then the guys on site started getting arsey with me. One in particular. You should have told us when you first got here. Oh, sorry. Stop right there, young man. Anyway, I was very tired. Let's just say we had some heated discussion, me and this chap, to the point where two guys actually separated us because we were getting a bit gobby at each other. I did go back to him later on and apologise for being a bit short-tempered with him, even though he was 50% to blame. I was a big man, and big man. Yeah, you know what I mean. I went and apologised for my part in it anyway. So it culminated in me dropping the trailer, leaving the trailer on site, and then I legged it out of town with an hour and 20 minutes to get parked up at London Gateway Services because we've got an account there. And I got there, pulled my card with 4 minutes left on me 15-hour day, so it's mega tight. And then I had to be back there for it was arranged that I was to be back there for 6:30 this morning to collect the trailer because I've got a concrete pour coming in first thing this morning. So dutifully, being a good boy that I am, I was there about, what time did I pull up at the end of the time lapse was about 6 o'clock. I got there early. And then I pulled round to the gate at about 6:20. That I agreed to be at, where I put the trailer in, where you just see me come out. And they wouldn't let me in till 8 o'clock. What can I say? So the time now is 7 minutes past 8. You just see me pull out there, so I've still got the trailer behind me. It's still got all my posts in, it's still got all my handrails up, which is against company rules, we're not allowed to run with them like that. But they've got concrete waiting, so I had no choice but to get out of there. So my intention now anyway is to go to our yard at Rugby and get the truck washed. Well, I can't remember his name. We've got a lad there employed to wash trucks. While he's washing the trucks, while he's washing my truck, I'll drop all the side rails, put everything away. So the plan now is to head up to Chesterfield, to a galvanising place at Chesterfield called Joseph Ash, and collect a load, and then we're going to Peterborough. Going to a site at Peterborough. I think we went there last week with you. I don't know if I took you in last week. Go on then. I don't know if I actually took you in with me, but I went there last week. So that's where we are at the moment. Monday, let's say today being Wednesday, Monday I spent 5.5 hours waiting to be loaded. Just ridiculous. That was ridiculous. That's because people at the company I was working for, not WS, the company, the customer, just didn't know what they were doing really. Didn't know what they were doing, but well, got it done. I had an apology for you guys, I can't remember what it was. Oh, that's what it was. A dirty splodge on the windscreen. On the dash camera. Front facing camera, there was obviously a splattered fly or something right in the middle of the screen for most of it. I spotted it later on when I turned the camera on. I spotted it on the little screen on the back of the camera. So I did clean it off. But for the majority of last week's video there was that mucky splodge. That's clever, mate. Just stand in the middle of the road. You know, councils have spent thousands and thousands of pounds putting a pedestrian crossing in for you. Anyway, so yeah, apologies about the splodge. I guess it's getting to that time of year again, isn't it? I've had one chap message a couple of times asking about me duck. If you follow me on social media on Instagram, I posted a photograph of my Yorkshire Proof duck, as I've nicknamed him. I wanted a death-proof duck, which is the duck that sits on the bonnet of Rubber Duck truck in Convoy in the film. But they're mega expensive, stupid amounts of money, and I'm not prepared to pay it. So me being me, I came up with a different idea, and I bought a black rubber duck with a bit of an attitude problem. Not me, the duck. And give up. Drilled a couple of holes in it and where his eyes are, and filled his eyes with oh man, psychos. Yeah, I drilled the eyes out and fitted a couple of 3mm LEDs in there. I think the 3mm, might be 5, could be 3, don't know. I think the 3mm LEDs, and stuck some in the base, stuck it on an acrylic base and stuff like that. Anyway, if have a look on Instagram at Wittering Trucker. There is a photograph on there. But he's asked me, have I fitted it yet? He's asked me a couple of times, this chap, if I've fitted it yet. What's happened to the duck? Yes, it's fitted. I'll show you it later. Flipping heck. Start times have been messed about all week this week. So far, been up and down all over the place, and it's having an effect. It's got to stop because it's not. Quite frankly, it's not safe. Started at 6 o'clock Monday, which is late for me on a Monday. I hate that. I hate a late start. Our regular planner Mike, he was off back end of last week beginning of this. He came back yesterday. A massive round of applause from a lot of us. So yeah, 6 o'clock Monday, and then filter lane. And then they asked us if the guy that was planning for us asked us if I'd reduce my day on Monday and reduce my rest Monday night, so that I could get a load to Belvedere yesterday for 8 o'clock. So I started at 3 o'clock yesterday morning, so I reduced my rest. I did a 12-hour day. Am I invincible or what? Really? Welcome to London. It's fun this here. Yeah, I did a 12-hour day Monday and a 9-hour rest started at 3 o'clock yesterday morning to get the load down to Belvedere for 8 o'clock, which was never ever going to happen. I got down there at 9:30. Nothing I could do about that. It's best part of 5 hours driving plus a break, and I also had to strap it down because it wasn't ready. So there's absolutely nothing I could do about it. Oh man. So we did a bit of sightseeing on the way in. I'm going to try and remember to slow things down. Sorry, I'm really bunged up, so I apologise for all the sniffing. some sirens. There it is. Yeah, I'm going to try and slow the time lapse down and show you a few bits and pieces on way in. We passed some interesting stuff, some sightseeing type of stuff. Swiss Cottage, Lord's Cricket Ground, which we're just approaching now, coming up on us left. In fact, it's on us left now. What else did we pass? Marble Arch, went up to Markham Lane, turned left onto Upper Brook Street at the Aston Martin garage, and that's where I went to sight. I hate when people bully. I ain't letting them out because I hate people that bully. If you wait, I'd let you out. But you can wait now. Really annoys me, does that, when people bully the way out like that. Just don't succumb to bullies. I think we established that last week.
I'm listening.
I didn't say anything. Cancel.
Stopping voice control.
So right, we'll toot on when we're approaching. I might do a bit of washing and show you a bit of washing and stuff when I do truck. But yeah, get back to you shortly. And he's going to try squeezing down. Don't do it, idiot. Are you really that desperate to get past? Morons. I need to take some of this outside lane to get around this left-hand bend. Alright, I'll cut you loose. I'll speak to you a bit later.
Ain't that a beautiful sight? Coming in quick, a little low in time. Gonna catch you just right, pull you up to outer space. Wasn't that a good day? Red guitar, purple haze, stick glove and the ball was all you needed. How you did? Sing me back, mama, sing me back. 'Cause I'd give it all and more to that man. Oh, one day. Ain't that a beautiful sound? Hear the band and accuse the crowd, and the crowd loud.
Welcome back, guys. Well, guess who washed his truck? Yet again. Since I got this truck, right? Since I got this truck, which is what, week 4? Yeah, I missed the first week video, put 2 week videos out. So yeah, this must be week 4. So week 4, right? Since I got this truck, every single time I've washed it, or had it washed, every single time, within half an hour of getting it washed, oh, if it wasn't amusing, it'd be really annoying. Oh man. What can I say? What can I say? However, I stopped at iYard at Rugby, as I said I was going to do. And myself and Jamie, the wash lad in there, great kid, 34, kid, must be getting old, wouldn't I? If I'm calling a 34-year-old a kid. Anyway, great guy, he'll do anything for you where the truck's concerned. So together we washed it, he snow foamed it, I scrubbed it, he washed it off, snow foamed it, scrubbed it out, bit by bit, all the way around, brilliant. He can't do enough for you. And then he said, I've got something for you, because I'd mentioned something before. And he came out with this bottle of liquid, and it's a sprayable wax. Sprayable wax from Autosmart. I don't use the stuff personally. I've never used it. I've not waxed the cab yet, so I thought, why not give it a try? Hey, it's bloody brilliant. It's really good. Beads really, really well. The cab's got nothing on it, product-wise, apart from this coat of wax, this liquid wax that he sprayed on. Spray it on. It goes on white like a snow foam, then goes clear, and then you jet wash it off. It's really good. Very impressed. It's not a show winning shine, if that makes sense. You know, it still needs the resin polish, the waxes, and the top coat. You know, that type of stuff. But yeah, very good. Beads really well. Like it's raining a bit now, and it's just running straight off. It's great. It's great. So it's just that little bit of music footage thing there. I've just been up to our yard at Markham Vale, where I used to be based, and I've just dropped in that trailer, that empty trailer. Just dropped that in there. Don't understand why, because there's already 3 of our flats in there. But anyway, do as you're told. And now I'm at junction 29 of the M1. And dive into near the truck stop, junction 29 truck stop. Factory called Joseph Ash, and collect this trailer. It's supposed to be loaded, apparently. It's supposed to be. So I'll believe it when I see it there. You watch, I'll need it empty, and they're going to live load me. And then we're heading down to Peterborough. I've got Peterborough in the sat nav at the moment. There's loads of rubbish going on down the M1. I would have probably gone down the M1 to junction 19 and then picked up the A14, A605 and gone up to Peterborough that way, probably. But like I said, there's loads of junk going off southbound M1, queuing traffic and stuff. So the sat nav's got me going back north on the M1 to junction. I'm going to go in front of this wagon and drag because I can. Let's say I'm solo, so I'm pretty quick off the mark. Yeah, it's got me going back northbound to junction 30, and then it'll take me past outskirts of Worksop, and I'll pick up the 614, and that'll take me to the A1, bomb straight down the A1. That's what SatNav's asking at the moment. So it's telling me it's the quickest route. I wouldn't have chosen to go that way with the troubles down the motorway. I would have probably gone, I don't know, picked up either the 46 or the 52, cut back across the A1 that way, but
I'm listening.
cancel.
Stopping voice control.
You know, I love the sat nav, TomTom. I use the 620 Go Professional. Brilliant sat nav. I really enjoy it. I really like it. It's never led me wrong yet. Nah, it's not. It's not. It's never took me under a low bridge that it shouldn't, or tried to take me under a low bridge that it shouldn't have done, or anything like that. I know Kev T in his latest video was saying that he's having issues with his wanting to go on the low bridges and stuff. I can't say I've found that. I haven't found it with mine personally. But voice command. Let's give it a try. TomTom, wake up.
I'm listening.
Calls me a liar. Cancel.
Stopping voice control.
99 times out of 100 you shout at it to start, you know, to go voice command, and it don't do up. Swine. Oh man, you just knew that was going to happen. So nice, shiny, clean truck is not nice, shiny and clean anymore. Hey ho. Just come up on a roundabout, hang a left, that takes into the Homewood Industrial Estate. That's where the truck stop is, junction 29 truck stop. Stop there quite a lot. I do quite like this truck stop. Nice food. Showers are decent, toilet facilities are decent, shop's pretty decent, staff are decent. It's just decent. It's a decent truck stop. It's not the best. It's certainly by far not the worst. So, where's he going? Don't know. He's stopping for butty van, isn't he? The truck stops to our right. He's stopping to use the butty van. it's not going to use boys on. So yeah, you're going there to. It's rebranded. I wonder if they've been bought out. I don't know. It's now called En Route Truck Store. So Joseph Ash is straight in front of us. So you guys, I'm going to knock you off now. So I don't know what security arrangements are in here, whether I can or cannot film. So I will catch up with you guys when we're loaded. Ready to Peterborough. Speak to you in a bit, guys. Bye for now. Good morning, you beautiful people. It's Thursday morning. Quite frankly, I gave up yesterday completely. I'll explain more when we get back in the cab. But we've got another bit of a long one. Just flip the camera around. Press that button. No, there we go. It's not that long really. Totally unnecessary. But amber beacon on, we're all stretched out. Well, so we're a bit of a stretch. It's probably overkill. Well, it is overkill, but it is what it is. Yeah, I'll explain more when we get back in the cab. So I'll show you the truck. Trailer. Hang on, let me flip you around again. Truck's coming on. I got it washed again yesterday when I got here. Oh, there's a wash bay. I got it washed again when I got here. Been working on the tank a bit. It's not too bad. Oh, show me duck. It's going to be bleeping. Duck. So that's it, just flipping back around this side of the truck to get away from him, reversing into the trailer next to me. So yeah, we'll get back in the truck, get on the road, and I'll fill you in what happened yesterday. On a good day. Hi guys. I have a bit of an issue with my sat nav. It's not connecting to my phone, it's not connecting to Wi-Fi for some reason. It's not even finding the Wi-Fi signal. Don't know. It's doing my nutting. Anyway, right, we just left Dalton. Our yard at Thirsk, Dalton, whatever you want to call it. It's Dalton Industrial Estate. It's colloquially known as Dalton or Thirsk, whichever you want. And we're heading to Barton upon Humber. Well, let me tell you a story. So yesterday I left you. That's a lot of water. Wow. Well, nice clean trucking to clean the road. All that dirty water coming out of steel. Yeah, yesterday I left you as we were heading into Chesterfield, didn't we? Joseph Ash. Well, I went in, spoke to a delightful lady called Melissa. Gave her the reference number that I had for the load that I was supposed to be taking out. Did you notice the word supposed to? And yeah, turned out somebody else had already taken it. There was a mix up on reference numbers, and somebody had put A's and B's on reference numbers and they shouldn't have done, etc, whatever. But we'd only been allocated 2 loads to take out of there, because obviously we're working for Chesterfield, a steel company, and they send the work into Joseph Ash for galvanising. And obviously we can't just take anything. Chesterfield have given us 2 loads to take out of there. The second load, we found it and it was still raw steel, it hadn't been touched. It wasn't due for collection until today, so it was actually scheduled to be galvanised tonight, or last night, sorry, ready for today. So that means there's no load for me. So I ended up going back to Chesterfield, picked up back to Markham Vale, tankers, picked up the trailer I'd dropped, and then I went up to Thirsk, where you just seen me from. I got a 13-hour day in yesterday, which it's enough. I'm happy with that. And then he gave me a nice a nice run over to Bootle Docks, drop one in there to go to Ireland. Just went down to get paperwork. On my way down to get the paperwork from the gatehouse, not to get reference there, trailer number from the gatehouse, and he rings me back and says, slight change of plans. And he gave me this one. And this one is going to, I might add, once we've done this, we are doing the Bootle one. This one's going to Barton upon Humber. So we on the 168 at the moment, picking up the A1, down the A1 to the M62 towards Hull, and then we'll pick up A15, I think it is. Come on to 62, and then onto the A15, and we're going over the Humber Bridge. We're going over the Humber Bridge. Literally, as we get over the Humber Bridge, there's no H in Humber. We get over Humber Bridge, and then it's the first exit off, down through a little village, out the other side, and then the site comes up. It's it's an interesting site. The access and egress is interesting. I'm still searching for networks, Wi-Fi networks. It's just doing my nutting. I don't know what's going on with it. Maybe an excuse for a new one, eh? Listen, TomTom. All joking aside, I do love the TomToms. I've always used TomToms. I have tried Garmin in the past, didn't like it, didn't get on with it. I think I mentioned earlier on, it's a 620 Go Professional, I'm sure I did. A 620 and a 620 that I've got, and a 6200. The only difference that I know of is the 6200 has a built-in SIM, a SIM card, which allows for live traffic updates and the likes. Whereas mine, it's got Wi-Fi. You've got to connect it to a hotspot. So I connect it to my phone normally, but it's not even finding my phone. I've rebooted everything. Don't know what's going on. It's going to be annoying. So obviously I won't get updates on traffic and stuff. I don't get a true idea of ETAs and stuff like that if there's traffic ahead of me. So, but we'll work it out one way or another. Do a bit of Googling later if I need to. So last night consisted of, oh, not really. I was going to do a bit of polishing, couldn't be bothered. I couldn't motivate myself, just couldn't be bothered. I want to try and get some resin polish and some wax onto the cab, but it's just the weather all the time. It's fine. As you saw yesterday, I washed the truck within half an hour. It was raining. I know, like I say, I did get the truck washed again last night. Or I washed it myself again last night. But still, it's not easy. It's not easy. Well, I suppose you could say it's a third world problem, isn't it? It's not life-threatening or anything like that if I don't get the truck polished, is it? But anyway. Well, I'll tell you what I was doing last night. I was messaging with a lady by the name of Diane. She messaged me through Instagram. And if you've not already followed me, I said it earlier, at Wittering Trucker. But she's new to the channel. And she found that video. If you don't know what that video is, check my back catalogue and you'll soon realise which one I'm on about. Yeah, we had a good natter. We had a good natter via Messenger. It was yeah, very, very pleasant. And hopefully we'll meet up with her at Walsington Showground, Truckfest North East, which is towards the end of July. Yeah, towards the end of July. It's a week before Edinburgh. And yeah, to confirm, shows that we're definitely, or I'm definitely doing, is Peterborough. Well, let's do them in chronological order. Woo! Get me. I'm definitely doing Truckfest North East. Definitely doing Edinburgh. Definitely doing Peterborough. I don't know. Yeah, so shows Truckfest North East. Yeah, it's not mine. Truckfest North East. Truckfest Edinburgh. Truckfest Peterborough. So there's a bit of a theme here, isn't there? And then Knutsford, which is northwest. Ones we're looking at going, so we haven't agreed that we're going yet, and that's Malvern, which is would be the first one. Yeah, that's beginning of July, and the other one is Newark, which it's October, September, October, something like that. So yeah, plenty to go at. If you want to come and see us, I've got plenty of stickers to give away. Look, stickers to give away. I've got button badges to give away. Yeah, just make sure you come and see us. If you see us down the road, come and say hi, get a sticker, or free of charge. The best thing you can do free of charge is subscribe to the channel. It helps out the channel unbelievably. You can't appreciate how much it helps the channel out by you subscribing, liking and commenting and all that good stuff. Interaction with the channel really does help us out. So yeah, if you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, you'll get notified when I upload, blah blah blah, all that stuff. Right, I'll stop whittering on now. I'll get back to you just before we start going over the tunnel. In fact, no, I'll film over the tunnel in slow speed, because I had somebody comment the other day that they don't like the time lapse because it makes their eyes go funny. So we'll do a bit of normal speed as we're going over the, not the tunnel, over the bridge, over the Humber Bridge. A bit of normal speed going over there, and I'll pick you up. We're going through Barton. Speak to you soon, guys. Bye for now.
Every time you need me, I'm telling you I'm here to stay. But looking at your castle, I'm pretty sure you're safe, but still afraid. I'm walking in your garden, knowing what you're dreaming of, past the copper statues of everyone you've ever loved. Lower down the bridge and let me in, will you? You'll never get to know me from within, will you?
Hi guys. Well, just a nice little drive over the Humber Bridge there. You may have noticed I didn't queue for the payment. We do have a tag. All our vehicles are fitted with a Humber Bridge tag. If you don't know what a tag is, basically it's an electronic device that sends out a signal. I don't understand how it works, but it works. It sends out a signal that somewhere at the office at the bridge receives. I don't know how it works. Basically, we end up getting a bill through the post, or we pay a lump sum per year. We can use it as much as we like. I don't know how it works. Basically, it's prepaid, or we pay online, whatever. I don't know. But it means we don't have to queue and go through the barriers. I think it's about 12 quid to take a HGV over. I honestly don't know. I've not looked. It's a point here where you've got to commit because of the length. I might have ended up running a red light, but we're okay. So we've got 2 miles to go, it's saying 7 minutes. We've got a booking time of 8 o'clock. Not that it really matters on this kind of job. I tend not to worry about booking times. But yeah, we've got an 8 o'clock booking time, that's when I'm supposed to be there, and currently got an ETA of 10 to, so pretty perfect really. This could be snug. Might bounce the curb. In fact, I like the tractor through. Let the tractor through. It's pointless me fighting. Everybody's pulling across because I am going to come through. See, everybody's pulled out then. Yeah, I have got right away. I let the tractor through because it just made my life a lot easier. I just opened the invitation for everybody to come through then. Keep coming, love. Got all the kids are starting to come out to play as well now, aren't they? All going back to school. One thing I've been thinking about doing is like a hazard perception type drive, you know, through a town or something like that. So, a very brief example. So I'm driving along here now. I need to be watching this side road. You know, there's an entrance there. Keep an eye on that. I'm going to have to go on the wrong side of the road here, so I'm going to have to hang back, make sure there's nothing coming up in front. There's a junction to the left there. Make sure nobody's coming out of there. And you know, he's trying left. So crack on, love. You know, that type of thing. Basically, just talk through like I'm approaching a cyclist. Pedestrian crossing is when everybody waits to pass, wait to cross. You know, the cyclist has now got out of my way. We're clear of him with no problems. A bus stop. You know, that type of stuff. I'm swallowing. So if you fancy me doing that, you know, for doing it for an elongated period, which could be quite tiring, I reckon. But yeah, I should have my front lights on. If you fancy me doing it, let me know. Stick it down in the comments whether I should do it or not. I think Luke C once did it. It was interesting to watch, but it'd be interesting to do as well. Yeah, I think I said earlier, this site's quite funky when you get onto it. It's quite a funky site. Yeah, you go through the barriers, through the gates, and you drop round to the left, which is flat. Well, you drop down onto the flat area, and then you go around the right-hand bend, which is dropping quite steep downhill down a tarmac road, and then you go onto the site. When it's wet and slippy, you can feel it skipping a little bit as you're braking going down that hill. Speed down. Bus wanted to pull out. In flash. Let him get on with it. Far now. Sites off a lay-by. The original postcode was lay-by off Barrow Road. We're on Barrow Road now. That was the original address we got. It's changed now, but yeah, so it's a right-hand bend. There's a lay-by corner. And they've got access off that corner of the lay-by. Unless, let's say, pardon me. They were looking at changing it, the access. So, well, they are changing it, putting proper access in. So whether they've done that by now, I don't know. Well, I'll go to the lay-by anyway. There's a site coming up on us left. On this entrance here, could be the new site entrance. I think it might be, you know. Still going in. Come back out of there, so it's not a drama if it's if I'm wrong. But I need to get wrong side of the road. Let's make this left turn. Okay, so I'll shut. Yeah, I think I'm correct in what I was guessing, and that we are going in that other entrance now. I just went round that corner. I just missed that fence. Yeah, so we went in there before. So it says there, no access, road closed. Right, dirty puddle. So I avoid that puddle. Don't see why you really worry about it, because the site's going to be minging anyway. Now this is where the DVS camera comes into its own, because it can act as a blind spot camera, because I've got very limited view in the curved camera at the top. There is a car coming, but there's a way off. I'm going to go for it anyway. But the DVS camera, the curb camera, you know, the one that's looking down the side of the vehicle, is brilliant. Absolutely fantastic for helping out that way. I think I might wrong side this. I am going to wrong side this. We're a bit tight trying to get all the way around, so we'll wrong side it and be a little bit naughty like that. There we go. So obviously the front camera will have been turned off by now. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in a bit. So I'll speak to you, I don't know, later on. I won't film coming out of here, it's pointless. I'll speak to you in a bit. Bye for now. Hi guys, welcome back. Well, we tipped down at Barton. One of our lads hiding there. It is. No, it's not. Yeah, I got out and tipped at Barton. I wasn't wrong. The place was a slop hole. The wagon's filthy. I'll show you. I'll show you later. And job's changed again. So we're now just outside Bridlington. I'm going just over there. We're going to Carnaby Industrial Estate. I'm going to Dam Structures. Don't know if I've taken you guys in with me before. We're not far away. It's all bloody roundabouts though. And then when we have loaded, we are going to Southam, which is just outside Coventry. And we're going to a polo club. Now I know where the polo club is because I've passed it many times. When I was on the high and heavy, we used to go to Southam quite regular and picking up the van chassis. And depending which way you come in, you used to pass the polo club. So I do know where I'm going. He says. Famous last words, that one, isn't it? I can't imagine there'll be two polo clubs in Southam. Just had a 15-minute break earlier. I was watching. No indication at all. I just indicate to come off. I was watching a bit of Trucker Jenko's latest vlog. He knows his boot's open. Oh, he's got a piece of wood in it. Yeah, he's still having problems with his DVS. The sensors bleeping all the time. I feel his pain. Not now, but on the last truck. Well, last truck. I had major issues with mine when I first got it. It's like he said it in his last video. It's like water torture. It's horrendous. Oh man. New holiday homes. Yeah, if you keep on this road for about another, not even half a mile, you come to a roundabout, hang a right, and that takes you straight up to Bridlington Town Centre. We're going left here, obviously. And you've got John Bull Rock Factory to your left. And they're doing factory tours in there, or they used to do, I don't know if they still do them. Well, it says they does. It says they does? You know what I mean? It's got a thing on the wall saying they do. So I always wanted to do it as a kid because Bridlington was my local seaside as a kid growing up. So it was always Bridlington that we came. Every year we used to come and stay in a holiday flat, exactly the same flat every year for a week. Did that for most of my childhood. So there's bikes up to it. Give me a bit of space. That's a nice old bike. Cracking cafe there as well. Not that I eat there, obviously. I don't eat that kind of junk. I might be having lunch there today. See how long it takes to get loaded. So it's just roundabouts, constantly just roundabouts. The first ever long load I ever loaded, ever moved, was out of this place many years ago, and it was about 17, nearly 18 metres long, and I had to contend with all these roundabouts. I was absolutely bricking it, honestly bricking it. I'm so scared. How things have changed there. There's a nice muscle car down here as well for sale. There's no price on it. I don't know what it is. I think it's a Plymouth. I'm not quite sure, but it's very nice. Well, it looks nice on the surface. van driver. The place we're going is over to our right now. Let's see, like your 1 o'clock. That's where we're going. We have to go straight on at this roundabout, past the site because you can't actually get in, and then to the next roundabout, double back on yourself to go in the gate. You see one of ours with his head poking out and do with the automatic shed door. I've got a feeling I will be loading this. Well, I won't be loading it, but they were loading it for me. I don't think it'll be preloaded. Well, you never know, maybe. That muscle car's normally parked here. And of course it's not there today. So I want to show you guys. Oh, it's just inside. So yeah, we have to double back on this roundabout. We'll go see the young man called Lee. And I will think I will cut you guys loose for a bit. I think I'll come back to you when I'm approaching Coventry. Approaching Southam. I've got a sneeze brewing. Right, I'll speak to you guys in a bit. Bye for now. Hi guys. Well, what a crap week. It has been a bad week. It's Friday morning now. I gave up yesterday. What can go wrong has gone wrong. It's just one of them weeks in transport, you know. It's not been the best. I got a load of raw steel on, going for galvanising, going up to workshop for today. Yeah, I can only produce what I can produce for you guys, and to be honest, that load I had on yesterday, that load of that damn structure's going to the polo club. I run out of driving time, or run out of duty time. I would have got there at about 4:25, and I was out of hours at 5 o'clock, so I couldn't deliver it. So it went into our yard at Rugby, and somebody will take it in this morning. But then I came up, I've been up to Malton and picked up this load. This load's going to workshop, like I said. So that's all I've got for you this week. It echoes. Anyway, so that's all I've got for you this week. So ladies and gents, boys, girls, and all those that are confused, really appreciate you all spending time with me. Now, I don't know if you noticed in a bit of time, drone footage, but Ivan, I'm off for a breakfast. Take care guys, I'll see you all next week. Bye.